Hey, Mark, you say where the market goes, Apple goes. We saw some major moves in Apple on Friday. Analysts from Morgan Stanley made a note of five different underappreciated catalysts for the company that could boost the stock even in 2023. So, where are you seeing in Apple?
Yeah, I thought it was funny because they pointed out the services business, and that is the part of all of these tech companies that I think is in the most danger. And so, Morgan Stanley's out talking up Apple. You guys know what that means, right? You have to know what that means.
What does it mean, Mark? Let's take a
What,
wild guess.
Kenny? What do you think it means when when Morgan Stanley Apple analysts are out talking
Hmm.
up Apple stock? What do you think?
What do you
I don't
think?
know. Well, I think they're already in it, but I like Garrett describing the holodeck. When's that happening?
Yeah,
Warp
it
speed
was
is
a
holodeck.
holodeck. I was thinking about that. It was a holodeck.
Exactly
Right
what you
on.
described.
All
I can't wait.
right. Guys, it means they're already long. They want the stock to go up so they can sell it to you. All right, that's what it comes down to, and
Exact month.
that's what Kenny was saying. That's what I think. I don't listen. I don't see a ton of upside for Apple. I don't see a ton of downside. But is it the most interesting investable asset? No. And I think an analyst pointing out the services side when you saw CRM's report, Apple's last report, services did not grow the way that they wanted. Um,
Hmm.
what is the upside here? This is book talk. That is what this is, talking up their book.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. Ever notice that they just want to get all the suckers in and then we get crushed after they take their profits? Kenny, speaking of Apple, where do you see the Qs this morning? Have you made a 4 times day pay so far?
It is unbelievable when it works this well and how algorithmic this market is, and that's why VWAP rocks. Look at where the market went. Look where the Qs went. You see that? See that little print up there last night? This is again the Qs are open Sunday night as soon as the futures are open. They do trade. So again, the QQQ
Hmm.
is the futures. You see where they went last night, and you see when they break VWAP and they go right back to the same price. The market's rigged. Welcome. The market's rigged, and it's rigged to price. And if you use VWAP, you'll never be fooled again. My name's Kenny Glick. Good to see
Exactly.
you.
But instead of sitting here and complaining, oh, the market's rigged, who cares? You know how it's
Exactly.
rigged. You know how to trade it with the VWAPians, and that's what
All
I'm all
right.
about, baby.
Please never unrig it, is my opinion. Please never unrig
Exactly.
it. We understand the manipulation of upgrades and downgrades and the folly of that if you want to watch that. But again, just trade the VWAP and you'll be on the right side of the trade, at least for the day. And that's all we really care about.
Fine by me. Hey, I want to stick with tech and Apple because that is my feature I have for volume profiles by request. I got 2 requests and an apple tree. So Apple, like Mark was saying, not seeing too much upside, but I do see that little upside up to 156 in Apple. It's one of those scenarios, guys, when you're trading with the volume profile. There's going to be one time that you are wrong. And that's when you gap up above a point of control or have a huge engulfing candle like we had on Friday to help get above that key area of resistance. So since we got above that, now we got to look to the upside again. I'll say 150, 156, 157 is the upside in Apple.